Hello, hello, hello. I know I said yesterday that tonight was going to be Among Us, but we had some scheduling things happen, so hell with it. Let's do more Fire Emblem. Because I'm having fun, seems like people are having fun. I'm going right into Chapter 3-8. And the title of the stream is because I have no idea what side of the war I'm supposed to be... Well, I know what side of the war I'm supposed to be emphasizing with. But I'm kind of playing as all sides.
Mercenaries allows the Laguz Alliance to slip successfully past the Dayan army's blockade. Yet General Zelkius and his central army show no mercy and continue their relentless pursuit of the Laguz Alliance. The weakened alliance is forced to a hard choice. They must pass through the northern edge of the Serenus forest. From there, they will try to make their way to a hidden road that will lead them out of Benyon and back to Gallia.
Just to remind everybody, this is a blind playthrough, so I do not know what's coming. I have had a few things spoiled for me. The main thing is that I do know who the Black Knight is. That's just kind of due to the internet at large. And thanks to a couple of friends, I do know one returning villain that comes back who really should be dead. Aside from that, I don't know what's coming. I'm taking things as they come. I've made some questionable tactical decisions already. Kind of having to make some hard choices with kind of being on all sides of this war. And having to decide which army I want which person on, which has been a really weird position to be in. Like, they're all protagonists. Like, the Dayan army is absolutely in the wrong, but this is, story-wise, probably the strangest strategy RPG I've played. Because, you know, war stories are a natural one for strategy RPGs, but where you're playing both sides, which is weird and unusual. I like it. Very strange for Fire Emblem, certainly. Usually it's just like, yeah, you're the little good guys, and there's this big, evil, monolithic thing. But in this game, you've got a team that is on the side of the big, evil, monolithic thing, or at least they're allied to the big, evil, monolithic thing. Who wasn't evil last game, but whatever. Don't worry about it. Now then, how are we doing for time, Janeth? They're gaining on us. Their lead force is about, let's say, 1 day off. You've got to be kidding! How did they cover so much ground since yesterday? They're definitely moving faster than we expected. At this rate, they'll catch us soon. Any ideas? With the enemy closing in so quickly, it would be unwise to use this secret passage. If Benyon found it, it would give them an open invitation to surge across Gallia. Your king would not be pleased. We can't expose our country to that danger. We have to think of something else. Well, we can't start a fight in the Serenus forest. Besides the terrain disadvantage, the forest isn't fully healed, and we can't risk burning it down again. Soren, any ideas? Our options are profoundly limited, Ike. It appears our only other choice is those caves up ahead. Caves? Oh, yeah, those are the Cow caves. We don't want to go there. Why? It's a complex maze full of lava and ash. Not exactly a place you'd want to rest. But at the same time, they wouldn't expect us to go there. The legends say that through the caves there's one exit that leads to Goldoa and another exit that leads to Gallia. Whatever the legends say, though, the fact is that it's suicide to go in there. We don't even have a map. However, the more you hens carry on, the closer the enemy advances on us. They're now less than a day away. If the enemy catches up to us in this forest, we will certainly die. The caves are known to be dangerous, so Benyon may not pursue. Even the most formidable natural hazard, it isn't as deadly as an intelligent living enemy. We must go to the caves. Now. Alright, Soren, I trust you. Let's move out for the caves. Are you sure? We have visual confirmation of the Laguz Alliance heading into the Cow Caves. Yes, sir. The enemy must be desperate. Why else would they enter that forsaken death trap? We cannot go there without preparation. It would be suicide. Let's not follow them to their deaths. That ends our pursuit, then. Tell the men that this mission is over.
I cannot allow you to do that, my dear General. I don't know who this is, but
I assume it's just some senator or other to leap out and be like,
I'm so deliciously evil.
or at least racist, which is the same thing. You're... What the fuck? That is a character design, alright. Okay. I'm probably going with the voice I initially did then. What the hell? Senator Valtome.
You're not even a tiny bit surprised, Lord Zelgius of Kador.
What a frightful boy you are. I came here in secret just to surprise you. Oh, I am surprised indeed. What would bring a senator of your station to a place like this? Do you bring new orders?
Oh, yes. I am here to deliver a decision handed down by the Senate. In its wisdom, the Senate has appointed me Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial Army. From this moment on, this army is mine.
I see. Then I am at your command. Your orders, Commander.
Oh, you are ever so serious. You haven't changed one bit, Zelgius. One of these days, I will catch you off guard. Well, I suppose that impassive face of yours is just part of your charm.
Senator Valtome, your orders.
Oh, yes, orders. Well, this battle is taking far too long for my taste. We will pull back and conquer Gallia by taking a different path.
I see. Then I shall inform my men.
The Northern Force will stay here. Tell them to go inside the caves and search for bodies of dead subhumans or something.
What? Sending them into those caves is the same as sending them to the gallows. I implore you to reconsider, Commander.
I gave my order, did I not? Get those men in those caves right this minute. And Zelgius, never question my orders again, or I'll have you killed. Is that clear? Besides, you should be happy. You're coming with me to finally wipe out those beasts. Come along now.
Zelgius is like, God damn it. Politicians. So they're sending some men on a suicide mission. And invading. Great. First step. Oh, not a whole lot of info. Probably not getting any new supplies, but let's see what the wounded have to say. The Scrimmier voice. I had to collect myself for a moment. Or the injured holding up. They're exhausted. Some are so bad off they can't even get up the energy to transform. The unwounded soldiers have been taking turns carrying the injured. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll carry 1 or 2 on my back once we enter the caves. Hey, you're hurt too. Be careful you don't strain yourself and cause permanent injury, alright?
Do I look like I've been wounded?
Scrimmier, you're standing in a pool of your own blood. Tell me the truth. It hurts to even stand, right?
A little. Do the others know?
No, none of our soldiers do, but I'm sure King Tibarn and Ike both know.
Good. Our soldiers should know I have to be their role model. They'll see that I've been wounded, yet continue to fight. Maybe that will help them carry on.
You know what? Good on you, Scrimmier. Scrimmier. Yeah, good on him. Let's check to see if we can... Oh, yeah. Renolf, can you support with... Who do I have Boyd supported with? Oh, Boyd and Gatry is pretty good. Or Boyd and... Shinon. Whatever. Words are hard. Names are hard. Janeth and Ulki are properly on my side, which is interesting. I might have to make good use of them. They're certainly bringing over some transfer bonuses. And they're pretty goddamn powerful. Like, yeah, their defenses could be higher, but they're gonna duck and weave better than any Swordmaster ever could. Obviously, they're not the equal of Har, but, you know. Okay, then. It's just a matter of looking at my supplies and buying anything I need. Ah, yes. Mist needs a heal staff. That is the first priority. Okay, we have no extras. Okay, let me do that first. Before I do absolutely anything else. If my healer can't heal, I'm as good as dead. Oh, right, and I need to borrow a bowgun from Rolf. And probably give a steel bow as well. Because, let's be realistic. Rolf's probably not getting deployed again. That's just probably not a thing. Let's go ahead and put that in the convoy. Give you an Elite Grass. The Lagoons are good to go out of the box, luckily. Be nice if I had some bones to spare, but... Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and turn out your inventory, Kaiza. You're not getting used. Let's see, which one of you is Dodgy Boy? Ulki is Dodgy Boy. He's definitely going to be more useful. Give you a Laguz Stone as well. Though those things are very precious. Okay. What is on special? Only an Alibi Grass. That's... well, I can't really afford anything else. Okay, so Ike has capped 4 stats, so... Radiant Dawn, the bonus XP levels force you to gain 3 stats, so this is going to force, hopefully, an increase to HP, luck, and res. But the main thing I want to get here is resistance for Ike, because that's sorely lacking on him. Come on. I believe. Okay. Maybe he's already HP capped as well. Hard to say. Soren could also use, since he's already capped on 3 stats, do I have anybody even more deserving? Really, the birds are not stat capped. That is surprising. Okay, let's give Soren some love. I enjoy using the boy. I'm having him pair with Ike because, of course. And he is capped on a number of stats that he already has good growths in, so... I feel like bonus XP is probably a good way to go for him. Plus, you know, if I can get him up to... What are they going to call the next promotion from Sage? Dread Mage or something? Anyway. It'd be nice to get him promoted, so I can either... Oh, now he's capped on speed as well. Nice. Okay, hopefully we can just bang in some levels on... God, I can get him all... I can force him all the way up to promotion. Ooh, that is really tempting, but... Let me just put 2 levels into him for now. See what that gets me. Hopefully force some defense. And... Luck? HP would be nice too. Okay, HP, Strength, Luck. That's acceptable. What I really want to see here is some defense. Is not exactly cooperating with me. That's fine. Another! There we go. There's a defense. I knew you could do it, Soren. Bonus XP feels really weird with this change. I think I preferred, even though it encouraged you to, like, save scum, I think I preferred how it worked in Path of Radiance, where it was just like a normal level, rather than this weird 3 stats, but you always get 3 stats kind of thing. That said, I have had units turn out perfectly well, raising them primarily through that. Like, if you look at Meg, over on the Dawn Brigade side, she's quite good. The girl's turned out well. Skills, right. You both have some room. I think I probably need to favor Dodgy Boy. Oh, right. Cuts experience points gains in half, but allows the unit to transform at any time. That's good. They're both slow transformers? That's a little unfortunate. I don't know. I think I'll hang on to that for now. See how things shake out. Let's just get to the battlefield. Oh, this looks like an absolute fucking hellscape. Why do I always get stuck with these awful missions? I should have curried favor with General Zelgius, and perhaps I wouldn't have had to step into these ghastly caves. Hey, Ike, we have company. Seems that way. What kind of numbers are we looking at? I can't see through all this smoke and heat. It's just like Soren said, token force. As far as I can tell, Zelgius isn't leading them. That helps things. We have to keep the enemy away from Scrimmier and the others while they look for an exit. Let's proceed as planned. We have enough people here to deal with these clowns. Everyone ready? We're set. Let's finish this and get out of here. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh, okay, just the straight-up route map. Okay, I thought it was going to be a survive or defend based on that dialogue. Okay, ooh, a few dark magic users on the map. Anything that needs stealing. Vuln. Crossbow that's going to drop. Vuln. Okay, yeah, nothing too amazing, so... Heather is gonna warm the bench again. Oscar... Oscar's just not making the cut here, I think. And if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not sure Boyd can either. Really want to use him, but... the defense is becoming a problem. His res is even worse. Titania's a good all-rounder. I want to keep her out on the battlefield. Reynolds, a force deploy. Soren is rapidly becoming a god. Mist is solid heals. Shinnon's good. Har can probably solo most of the battle. Gatry's also kind of a beast. Grayson's kind of invaluable. Probably have Janeth warm the bench, because... yeah, he increases hit and vision, which is eh. Which frees me up to bring... my options are not exactly... I could bring Riss? Just to have another healer? That might be a good idea. And if I benched Boyd, who would I bring in? Like, Oscar? He's doing even worse than Boyd. I want to use Heather more for combat, but it's tricky. Mordecai is just too far behind the curve. Brahm's a decent option. Yeah, actually, Brahm could be a good stand-in for... yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I bring Brahm in. Because he is... yeah, he's basically on par with speed and skill, with superior defense and res. Yeah, okay. Yeah. He even uses the same weapon type for bonus points. I forgot about this check conversation list. Huh. Anyway. So, this is the team. It seems logical to split into 2 teams here so I don't get pinched. Maybe I have some fast-moving units and flyers sweep in over here. So that can be... Bulky... What's your movement like, Riss? Only 6. You can go with the slower moving force, so Mist will be healing over here. Har is a wing of the... is a battle line all by himself. Shinon can also move decently quick. Mist has that good shade, so... I just have the generals, Ike and... Ranulf go down this way? There's an Elfire over there. But ultimately that shouldn't cause much in the way of problems. I didn't see any siege tomes when I swapped their inventories, so... And Racing will just kind of go wherever. I'm breaking up some support pairs, but ultimately they're going to come back together. So, I think I can get it done with this team and this battle plan. Ah! It's like, that one map in Sacred Stones. In the Lagged Out Ruins. I see, I see. Well, let's have Shinon get the party started. Yeah, since you can't double anyway, and you might have to be part of the line. Let's set you up with your bow guns. If I'm benching Boyd, I need to come up with a new support for Shinon. Yep, crossbow. Ooh, actually... That wouldn't have been a terrible hammer in use. Is that dumb to... No, I'll probably get things I want to keep more later, like siege tomes and the like. That'd be a bit much to reset over that, I think. Alright, and Har, just start laying... Right, Radiant Dawn hates flyers. How could I forget? Realistically, I could probably just send Har over in this direction and he'd kill everyone. I mean, I don't even care if he gets clipped by lava. He should come out just fine. Alright, Mist be ready to back him up. Ulky, just kind of vibe. I hate how all the Lagoos are slow transformers now. Very unfortunate. Let's see, Axe and Lance. Well, that's good, because I got Axe Boys ready to take the field here. Braum with the cowboy. But I don't really want Ranulf taking attacks. That's just not a good idea, I think. Riss, I can just kind of skirt around here. No need to force encounters that aren't really favorable to me. Bring it on! Braum looks really bad when he's fighting other generals. Because he doesn't double them and he doesn't hit worth a damn. Braum! Braum, please. Please don't make me regret this. Oof. Come on, Har, you got this. Yeah! Wonder how much the enemy is going to run into the lava. Just the melee range counter on an archer. Very gratifying. I just wish Rolf was, like, good, or I'd probably be fielding... And if he was, I'd be fielding him, too. Okay, good. We don't kill this guy. Making it an easy setup for somebody else. They're focusing Braum. I can't say I'm too surprised. Not that he's gonna take a hit, probably. Imagine if I could deploy Braum and Meg on a single map. They'd both be miserable at dealing damage. But damn it, they'd be able to hold a point. Okay, who gets hit? Probably Har. The enemy? Okay. So it just clips everybody on those tiles. Gotcha. Sure, I could probably exploit that for a delicious healer XP if I really wanted to, but that seems a little unnecessary to me. Maybe if I wasn't streaming? Maybe. Because Riss is quite behind. Mist could also use... Damn it, I'm almost starting to talk myself into this. And it's objectively not a good idea. I could just turn it into the healer grinding podcast. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, it doesn't sound fun to me either. Okay, if she gets hit, I probably need to Kanto a heal into her. Okay, good. She dodges, though. I really gotta wonder what, like... Are these enemy troops just so excited about the possibility to maybe fight Lagoos that they're like, "Oh yeah! March into a fiery hellscape! That sounds like a great time, Commander!" Or then again, maybe they're like, I just want to go home. Could be a thing. Yeah, maybe we do Hand Axe and try and layer out a little bit of the mages. Although I'm worried about Gar stealing too much XP, so actually... that should probably be the role of Titania. Yeah, her res is better. Though I can't exactly get over to her. Yeah, Racing probably needs to be over here, because they're working with fewer troops. Okay, time to start dismantling these guys. Soren, I'm sure you can rip one of these guys apart. Why don't I keep working on your wind? That's kind of your stated specialty, and I'm sure I'll be getting those, you know, the Rex tomes or some equivalent eventually. You know, those things they barely had in Path of Radiance. Alrighty. Yeah. Right, I keep having to remember, generals do have resistance stats now. But still, probably better to have Braum over here and get this guy started than Gatrin. Unless... Can I, like... Yeah, let's try and set up a kill for Braum here. Because he's a little bit behind. And I think he might be a better squad member long-term than Boyd. If Braum doesn't work out, I might have to bring in the other bird, which... I wouldn't love, but... I mean, it'd be better than nothing. Okay, surely you can finish him off now that he's down at 10. Well, I tried, Braum. I really did. You can't say that I didn't. Guess I should have checked that beforehand. God forbid, I assume that my general can deal 10 damage to the enemy. Ugh. Okay, maybe I give Riss the kill here. He's a little behind, and I don't really need any healing over here. The enemy mage certainly isn't going to go for him, which is unfortunate, because that'd probably be the best case scenario, but... Okay. He's getting a little more speed. That's really his main downfall right now. Alrighty, and Ike, just kind of move in and wipe this guy out. Very much looking forward to getting Ether back on our boy. Oh wait, I fucking level capped you. I should've... Questionable decisions, just like I said. Oh well. Cleaning the rust off. I had to do a lot of things today. Hadn't really been in the Fire Emblem mindset. But we're getting into it now. Yep, Ike gets blasted. Or maybe not even. That hit isn't great. Oh, well. Wishful thinking. So it goes. Alrighty, they are coming. I think I kind of need the... That should be the enemies, yes? Yes. Don't think I left any of ours on lava tiles. The mages did not... Oh. Well, that explains why they didn't move in, because I wasn't actually in their range. Oops. Loki still can't transform. I feel like the move is probably just to annihilate one with Har. It's kind of my answer to everything, though, but it's a damn good answer. It's such a good answer. What about Titania? She does pretty well. Be a little concerned about the Sword Master, but... that's not awful. 26 and... Yeah, okay, never mind. I can make this work the other way around. I'm trying to think who I have her supported with, and I cannot remember off the top of my head. Okay, hit by a 41. Not ideal. That will make it work. Probably. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday evening. Appreciate y'all joining me. The Among Us game we were going to do ran into some schedule conflicts, so more Fire Emblem, which I certainly don't mind. Helped me make up for the streams I was going to do the week prior and then wasn't able to for various reasons. Let's see. If I move Shinon to like here, and then Kanto... Yeah, or Vigor, sorry. My mind always jumps to the Path of Radiance terminology, which would be confusing now because of how they, you know, localized actual Kanto, so I'm fine with the change. Let's see, 15... You can get 10 on this guy, yeah? Oh, yeah. I want Titania to get hit by the mage rather than Har, but... I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finesse that. It might not be possible. And the mage might just magic Shinon in the face, but that'd be fine, honestly. He's good for, like, one of those. I don't want to go around wasting my bowgun uses. Because those are pretty goddamn expensive to buy, as it turns out. Alright. Ulki, we still need you to... Man, I almost, like, don't want to use the Lagoos anymore because of how transformation works. And that's really unfortunate, because I think the Lagoos are kind of fun to play around. Okay, I'm gonna trust in Radiant Dawn Shade here. Otherwise, she's about to catch a couple Swordmaster blows to the face, which would be extremely unfortunate. Alright, Gatry, Braum, front and center. We need you to head off this fuck maelstrom. You know, the worst Final Fantasy XIV faction. No, that's a lie. I'm not talking about the Twin Adders. If you don't get that one, don't worry about it. Besides, it might not even be true. I haven't been on 14 for quite a while, but the Twin Batters meme remained accurate for kind of a long time when I was playing, so I feel confident enough to bust it out today. Yeah, let's get Braum a kill here, and then those boys can stand in the way of the assault. Braum's probably gonna get swarmed, and probably not do great on enemy phase, but well, we need a little time for the eastern flank to catch up to us anyway. So we can kind of pinch these guys. Ike is not that banged up. But I should probably have a little extra muscle out front here. Riss, I don't suppose you won around this guy. No, of course not. Soren, how about you? No. Surprisingly. Huh. Unexpected. Okay, so then let me use Ike just to completely cut this off. Ooh, I should have looked into getting you a new wind edge. That's unfortunate. I'll use Soren to get it started, and Riss to finish it off. Try and feed our backup healer a little bit of XP here. And it's mostly physical attacks coming Ike's way, so he's probably just going to be able to tank him right to the face. Okay, and Riss is safe to go right here. Excellent. Oh yeah, those two are supporting. Kind of forgot about that. But hey, that sure works out. Randolph, are you getting close? He's getting there. Yeah, okay. This doesn't surprise me too much. But this is... oh shit! Okay, I definitely missed that you were in range of the Swordmaster as well. That's an oversight on my part, for sure. Ooh, the disarm! Though that really only does me the maximum amount of good when Heather's on the field, but... say, Levy. Ike won't be killing anybody on counter here, but it should let me divvy out some basically free kills with relative ease. Hopefully. Crossbow for one. Sit down, friend. That said, I shouldn't let that guy hang around too long. He might start taking pot shots at Soren and Riss. Oh, and are they standing on the lava? Yes, they are. Boy, if this is the quality of the Benyon troops I have to look forward to under their new commander, I think we're gonna be just fine. Okay. Ulki still can't fucking transform. Great. Love it. Why don't I just have Titania kill everyone over here? Can't really do that with... Still, she's the best one to take out this mage. Or sage, rather. Yeah, the counter. So pointless most of the time. But it's a free skill on her, and I really struggled to think of who it would better be suited for. Maybe Har, just because I send him out on basically solo suicide rushes. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I can Vigor Titania into getting a kill. And if not, I can have Har pick up the slack. Showing a little bit of favoritism over here, but it's Titania. Come on. Very glad to see that she's one that they don't seem to have nerfed too much in Radiant Dawn, if at all. Always an exciting day for a Heron level up. Can I get any more accuracy? No. Well, it's 81%. That's pretty good. I'll take those odds. Fuck! Okay, then. Another kill for Har, then. That is 81 damage to that man. That's so much. That's so goddamn much. Jesus. Probably need a heal on her more than him. And Ulki is just gonna vibe for another turn. Okay. Over here, what can I start picking off? I think I kill this guy and try and have Gatry take out Crossbow Man. Might not need heals, but just in case I do, I'll give this first kill to Sorin. A little bit of a waste of XP, but I think it makes more sense in terms of my battle plan for the turn. Don't quite get it done in one. Unfortunate. I can probably have Riss clean up. Okay, Riss, how does your matchup look? Nope, do not converse. Woo! Well, you hit with 100% accuracy, so Gatry just basically has to land an attack, and you can take it from there. Which I appreciate. Might help draw a little more fire onto Gatry, too, since he's using a lance, which will give the axe lads a little bit of an advantage on him. Should be negligible in the big picture, though. Okay, you don't have, like, Vantage or anything that would fuck me up? No. Okay, good. Yeah, that crossbowman able to double is... Ugh. Riss really needs some work if I want to use him. And I've kind of been favoring Mist a little heavily, so... Okay, luckily nobody has 1-2 range. Alrighty, let's have Ranulf get in the thick of things. Fine. Oh, they don't want a battle animation for me killing an unarmed man? Weird. I don't understand. Why would you not want to animate that, Intelligent Systems? Alright, and let's try to keep Braum out of the active battle a little bit. Sinde already? I mean, kind of feels like it, because I'm definitely having to play some very much in the wrong armies in Radiant Dawn, which is weird. How you doing, anti-hero? Alas, it is but Thursday. Okay, I can finally have Ulki start to contribute. Not that I'm bitter. Let's see, can Har get this started? Yes. I forget, have you played this one before? I always welcome the lurk, you know I do. Yeah, let me have Har get it started, and then he can start to lure out kind of the next wave. Oh, you haven't? Well, kind of the main gimmick that seems to be going on is I'm playing as multiple teams, so like, there's a war going on because Fire Emblem, and the dudes I'm controlling, like, I have a team on one side of the conflict, a team on the other side of the conflict, and a third team that so far hasn't been involved in this, but they were involved in a separate conflict elsewhere in the setting. It's weird, because they're all kind of all over the place in terms of power. Very curious how they're all going to come together, if at all. It's made things very unpredictable, because I have no goddamn idea who I'm going to have for the next chapter. Is it going to be Ike's squad? Is it going to be Squad 2? Is it going to be Squad 3? It's weird. Yeah. I mean, so far the Grail mercenaries have been pretty firmly on one side. But, I mean, I guess that could change. That would be cool if it was just the Grail mercenaries and they keep getting hired and counter-hired by different sides. I don't think that'd be too consistent with, like, Ike's leadership style, but could be neat if you wanted to make a Fire Emblem-type game kind of like that, and show off some kind of, like, morally gray stuff, just to have your protagonists be mercenaries who keep flipping allegiances based on how the war is going, who's paying better, etc. You could do a lot with that concept. I think Ulki is pretty good. His res is fine. I think I gotta hold him back for the time being. For now, let me just Vigor Mist and have her pour up a little more heal XP. Yeah, if I were still in the business of dabbling around with game development, that'd certainly be a... Actually, there was something that a friend of mine and I were talking about making, although it was going to be more a visual novel with kind of that sort of conceit, where you just played as like a mercenary guild. And so, if any conflicts came up, you were going to be a little more neutral and kind of, you know, highest bidder. Could even be some fun moments where, like, somebody else from the guild is on the other side of the conflict, and it's like, oh, you got a contract with them. Oh, shit, how's it going, buddy? Well, guess we gotta kill each other now. Didn't quite come together, but part of that was me slacking in my coding studies, because I rapidly realized it was more involved than I was thinking of. That, okay, finally, good level for Braum. Fuck yes. Thank you. Thank you, Braum. Thank you, Braum. Yeah. That, and I was like, I mean, I've got this really good job. I should probably just focus on that. That's probably going to be making me money for a long time, so there's no need for a big personal pandemic project. Oops. Let's see. Can get Renolf to get it started in Gatry with a... Yeah, okay. Because Renolf seems pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty solid all around. I like him. I feel like Tellius generals are like what is the perfect example of people who complain about Tellius enemy phases. Like, you know, even if you're a Tellius enjoyer, such as myself, you gotta admit, those animations, they take just a little bit too long. Just a titch. Hand axe. And Ike, you do have a use of... You have a jab? No javelins. Great. Soren, you'll have to take a little lava damage here. My apologies. Unless I've Riss take the lava damage. He does need the XP a little more. And I can probably live through a round. Yeah, okay. Send you in with a Wind Edge. Soren down here for the support bonus. And then Riss over here. 100% accuracy. Please get speed. Please, please get speed. Ah. Yeah, but that visual novel project I mentioned, it was going to be, we were going to loosely, actually loosely base it up our... Shade, you have failed me! Please dodge, Mist. Okay, thank you. Whew. We were going to loosely base it on, our Final Fantasy XIV free company. Because we had some personalities in there, and, you know, very up the details, but... wasn't just going to be, like, our MMO characters. That would have been a little, eh. It would have been, like, very much just a starting point. Used for inspiration, you know, that's probably the best way to put it. I think, from as far as we got in the planning stages, my character was going to be this very alcoholic mage who was, like, super unreliable. Oh, hey. Well, he survives this if he gets hit. Never punished. Yeah, we were going to have it be, like, kind of... allow it to be a little self-inserty, like some visual novels let you do. Where the main character was going to be, you know, probably have a little bit of character creation in there. You know, if we wanted to go a little more life sim and have, like, stats and everything. Where the character would be, like, a new recruit to this bunch of mercenaries. And then you know, the opportunities kind of rise from there, you know, like... he or she would get, you know, trained up by one of the more experienced ones and probably go out on missions with various people. We're even talking about having, like, a management aspect to it, if we would be able to code such a thing. Where, like, you know, you could have the other members you weren't actively working with kind of going out on missions, sort of Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Advanced style. Where they're just, like, kind of doing other jobs off in the background. And that would get you something. Trouble with it primarily being a visual novel would be, like... my concern was how would those rewards for, like, the group as a whole benefit you, the player? Unless you directly tied them to, like, you know, progression with each person, but then, you know, that's a little weird because you're going on missions with some person. I don't know. You could have it to, like, because, you know, some VNs, you kind of get locked into, like, a route kind of early. And, you know, you might not know everything about that character. You could get some revelations down the line where you're like, oh, I hate this guy. Or I hate this gal. It certainly happened to me a time or 6. So that mission system probably would have been, like, Sort of like, you know, if you have the experience share on in Pokemon, like you're still gaining some affection or whatever towards their root. I don't think we wanted it to be much of a dating sim, but although mostly because the guy I was working with, kind of planning it out, was he's not ace, but he's like the most ace person who doesn't identify as ace that I've ever met. So I think inclusion of those elements would have made him a little bit uncomfortable. We should dust that project off. I think we have the bones of a good idea, but I don't know. The two of us alone didn't have all the skills needed. Because we had basically nothing for art. Or, no, music. Because he has some art skills, and he's one of the people I've mentioned who is like a former pro voice actor, so I think between he and I, you know, it would have been a little more of a struggle, depending on how many female characters we had appearing, but between he and I think we could have done a decent job, at least partially voicing the game. If it was a little bit more of a sausage fest, which I certainly wouldn't have objected to. No, there was like the coding, and I have decent faith in my writing skills. I wanted to be an author coming out of college. I gave that pretty earnest try, and that failed pretty thoroughly, but I'm pretty sure I could polish the rust off with a little bit of work. Okay, good adept. I will absolutely take that 1% chance of taking 19 damage into a 0% thanks to that proc. Very convenient. Okay. Poor Ike's been walking around down like 16 HP for like half the map at this point. And funny, he's gonna be kind of going to bail out this side rather than the other way around. Archer kills Archer? Maybe not. Why don't I just whittle down this guy? Maybe a missed kill. Damn it, she hits for 0. Okay, well... Does the... Ooh, bowgun doesn't even do damage. But let me try and get him a kill here. Because I like this Shinnok. I want him to stay relevant. Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming between the rest we can get... I know Har can kill one. Basically guaranteed. Let me see if Ulki can start on this sniper. Yes! And then Titania can get the kill. Because as far as the birds go, he's the one I'd want to use, but I'm not convinced on using him on the whole. Because I don't know how long they're going to continue force deploying Ranel, but it's a little annoying when I have like 10 to 12 units, and I have to wait on 2 of them multiple turns before they can basically take part in combat whatsoever. It's not ideal. It's nice being able to hold the transformation, but... You know, I just think back to Path of Radiance, and, you know, units like Lethe or Janeth, you know, you deploy them and bam, right away, they're in combat mode. They're good to go. You can have them kill people turn 1. Here you'd have to burn a Laguz Stone, or have them do the half-shift thing, which screws over their XP gain. Kind of weird. Alright, Har. Let's have you kill... Yeah, just murderalize this man. Why not? And the cancel. I feel like I've got a pretty killer set of skills on Har. Cancel, nullify, his mastery skill, stun. What else have I got on him? Oh, and Kanto, of course. Pretty deadly package, if I do say so myself. And be sure to check ranges. Yep, pretty good. Give Shinon the kill here with a chant. Or vigor. Jesus, this is just like when I started playing 5th edition D&D, and I kept calling things by their 3rd edition names. So many times when I was DMing, I'd be like, oh, roll a reflex save. And the people who hadn't played 3.5 are like, what? I'm like, oh, sorry, dexterity saving throw. They'd be like, oh, okay. Or, you know, sometimes they'd understand, because, you know, basically saying the same thing, but it's not quite the right words. They changed what word was used for the same thing. Anyway, I need to get some water. I'm gonna let this enemy phase roll, and I will be right back. That enemy phase was really short. God damn it. I'm still gonna be right back. Okay, I return. Appreciate folks still being here. I kind of feel like I should maybe set up an AFK graphic, but I like how fast it is to take that text down from the screen. Plus, it still leaves the game up, so if somebody wanders in, they don't have to look down at, like, what the category is to see what we're doing. But I don't know. Anyway, seal up Gatry a little. And what will we be facing down here? A couple of mages. Kind of a lot of mages. The boys can do okay versus them, but probably be better to move Titania over here. Along with, yeah, maybe Titania Shinon. Take this path on with some backup from Riss, and I move everybody else kind of here to deal with the greater press of enemies. Though I got all this goddamn lava to contend with that I really don't want to give them free damage from. So this could be a little irritating. But for now, for this turn, I think I just kind of have to use it on setup. And maybe a little harassment here and there. You know, for kicks. For example, let's just take Crossbowman out of the equation, shall we? I think this might get Har a level. Despite his tier 3 status. Yeah! Okay, what do you got for me? Not the best. But speed on Har is always a wonderful thing to see. Oh, Jesus, these caps are enormous now. Ooh. Well, probably really shouldn't be thinking about giving him bonus XP for quite a while anyway. Oh well. Okay, they can run into the walls of Gatry and Har. I can kind of be ready to back up push. Ulki. Actually, maybe I have you go over here. Yeah, you've got decent res, and over here, you won't have archers to contend with. Ranulf, just gonna fall back and start building your gauge back up. Yeah, weirdly, maybe an unpopular opinion, feel like I preferred how the Lagos worked in Path of Radiance. It's probably crazy, but... Always be gaining XP. I can just kind of stand by. They will cross the lava to get to me. Excellent. A good thing to discover. Ah, those mages are not waiting. Understandable. Who's gonna... Oh, right, that guy. Forgot about that guy. Alright, let me put the plan into place. Bowgun out. Hand axe out. What's their attack speeds? 18, 19. At least 4 higher than the speed. L-Light does not weigh you down. Jesus, you have a speed of 16? Well, that is still good enough to avoid getting doubled by these guys, so we'll roll with that, I suppose. Now let's have... Yeah, let's start engaging them from over here, I think. Sword boy, axe boy. There are... don't really have a good lance on him. Brom, do him in with an embarrassing little bronze sword. Because why not? Just out of the swipe. I feel like I should save the Worm Slayer if we might be potentially going to Goldoa. Like, it feels unlikely that we'd actually be doing combat against them. That feels fairly unthinkable. But not outside of the realm of possibility, I guess. Ooh, Bowman can get... Huh. Okay, yeah, we can still get Braum over there. Help to form part of the line. It's probably going to be the part of the line that most of them will focus on. Let's be honest. You only have 2 uses of your hand axe, huh? That is unfortunate. Braum's gonna need a resupply after this fight, for sure. Hopefully I can scrounge up some money from somewhere. Christ. Feeling like a very destitute little band at the moment. 33, 33. Yeah, that's a problem even for Har. Still, let's get him in range to maybe do some mage assassinations next round. Who's left? Renoff. You just got a vibe. Bulky. And just stand by. And Braum is getting that good support for all the little good it's gonna do him. Oh, Braum, I want you to work so bad. But you know, you're no Meg. You are by definition no Meg. No, you can definitely tell they're father and daughter. So many similarities. Why on earth would they want to attack him? Purely the weapon triangle thing, I guess. That will be proven to be foolish. As will this. Wonder if I can get Shinon promoted this map. That'd be pretty sweet. And free damage on the enemy for me. Thank you very much. Have Shinon finish that guy off, but might be better to have Riss do that. Yeah, let's have Titania just completely roll one of these guys. Maybe I have Ulki get the other one? Yeah, let me actually canto a little. And set up so Shinon can get the kill without burning anything too good on Lance Boy. That's the maneuver, I think. Please get speed. Please, I don't care about anything else. Get speed. God damn it. Rez is looking pretty dummy thick, but almost a cap. Oh, you're capped on magic. I had not realized. Yep, looks good, Oki. Get it started. And don't crit. These guys are not an immediate problem. They soon will be, but not this turn. Just use that good old iron bow. God, I can't believe that Shinon, of all people, is proving this reliable. It's crazy. And this easily, too. You could actually use a little more strength. Strength is starting to become a little bit of a disappointment, but all in all, can't really complain. Soren. Soren, you had him in 2. We don't need 3 on this guy. That is a problem with Adept sometimes, I feel. It ends up getting triggered times when you really just don't need it. Is that smart? Yeah, I'll have Braum take a little damage here for the sake of repositioning. Almost feels like they predicted my strategy and they deliberately moved those squishies out of the way. Irritating, to say the least. Anyway, bow guy is gonna be an annoyance, so let's get him off the board. Very good, very good, very good. Ah. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. It's hard. He'll probably be fine. Temptation to just surge in there and make sure he is going to be fine is pretty real, though. 27, 33, 33. Or at the very least, yeah, I think I probably need to Vigor Braum into support range. Just to make sure he's good. Yeah, this plan is rapidly, not being all it was cracked up to be in my head. Which is unfortunate. Then again, it's hard, so he's probably gonna be fine, but there's always that chance. There's always that chance. And I put Gatry in range of the... Questionable decisions continue to be made. Yeah, let me just do, Yeah, let me just do a shift Vigor. Help to unfuck this current situation. Oh, and you're out of movement. Okay, great. That means I need to make sure nobody can hit you. This just gets worse by the minute. How did this all get shot to hell this quickly? I do not understand. What if you got a pure water? Of course not. I can dodge tank more effectively. Yeah, these guys have basically no chance to hit him. I just kind of hope they split their focus. It's not a great plan. I'm not a big fan. I will be coward and use battle save in hopes of living through this enemy phase. I'm advancing too quick. Let my greed get the better of me. But Har cannot die. It is not allowed. Under no circumstance. They might also be tempted to lob some magic at Gatry, maybe? It's perhaps wishful thinking, but... Basically, I'm hoping the enemies just don't focus fire me into oblivion. Actually, yeah, Ranulf, go ahead and shove him off the lot. That's a good use, I think. And maybe if I equip the Floret, could... What, take a short spear attack? No, that doesn't make any fucking sense either. Nah, just move in and heal. Yeah, I don't know. This enemy phase could go extremely badly, depending on how aggressive the enemy wants to get. But sometimes the AI does things that don't make sense, so we'll see. Also horrible for my battle XP, because Ike's level capped already. But, best of a bad situation. Who are you? Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. You don't look too good. Maybe you should just leave. Wait a moment. Ha! Look, everyone! Look at this one! He's not a beast! Oh, thank the goddess, victory's nigh! So, chasing us into these caves wasn't the plum assignment that all the best generals wanted, huh? How dare you! Take my spear, knave! Oh, okay, he's barely got any chance to hit. Okay, I'm feeling better about this plan. Particularly after that. Granted, this isn't a defeat boss, but a route, but... Okay, yeah, that... Okay. That means one's probably gonna go for... that's bad, actually. What if I rather had at least one mage attacking Ike? Because now they can just all gang up on Har. Oh, 20% hit rate. Never mind. We good, we good. We just flared him out. I was never worried. Always rewarded. Every single time. Use this general, pretending like he's gonna be able to do anything. Yeah, nothing. You got nothing on my boy Har. However, that kind of invalidated my entire plan for the left half, so... I think I need to race enchant them over... Well... Could just kind of slip in from behind. They don't have the movement to do that. No, I just gotta have them coming in from the front. Not necessarily the most... I wish I could make it work, but the movement's just not there. Racing, get him in the fight. We need him. Riss, unfortunately, just kind of gets left behind. You know, like Nick Cage. In everyone's favorite movie. Soren can kill him in here. My focus has got to be taking down these mages. Not too worried about any of the other boys. The lads. What is the best use for you? Hoping for a crit from the looks of it. Volky can kind of... Oh, okay. He can go here, get a kill on this guy. Yeah, just gotta start wiping out threats. Much as I don't really want to train up Ulki too hard, I need the enemy to start enemy phase with many fewer troops than they currently have. Because currently that number is too damn high. I don't like it. Dear God, your transformation gauge is almost spent too. Great! We're just overextended all across the board. If we nuke that guy, then I can start getting Gatry in here, or Ranulf to start busting some heads. Sure. Also gives Ike his support. And that's always good. The least necessary adept, Jesus Christ. Soren, he's already dead. Titania can offer some support on the boss. Yeah, every little bit will count here. They told me that the enemy would be burnt by the time I reached them. The only thing I'd have to do was carry their dead bodies back as proof. It's just my luck that the enemy is alive and well. Why does this always happen to me? That Silver Great Lance is pretty nice, though. I don't suppose you drop that when I kill you. I'd love for Gatry to start busting heads with that. Damn. Okay, Gatry, move in here. Yeah, I think the best use for you is to just delete their healer. Oh no! He might hit us in retaliation with that men's staff! Look out, Gatry! He gave you the bulk! Delightful. Alrighty, let me see if I can set up for a Shinon kill on the boss. Eddard gets me damn close. Oh my god. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, Philly. Good to see you again. Welcome. That would be hilarious. And, like, I guess that's this game's version of the Knife Sage. Like, almost has too much crit at the moment, which is a weird position to be in, but... I mean, I guess if he crits, then I guess that's just another enemy off the board. Oh, they count as 0 might? Hilarious. I had somebody else in chat let me know that some of the higher tier ones have pretty good crit chances. Yeah, exactly. So, tempting. Tempting. I feel like I have other people I should probably be boosting first, you know. Maybe if the bonus XP worked like Path of Radiance and I could just manipulate levels with much more ease. You know, just spend, like, 4 hours off stream just being like, okay, Riss, you have to get a strength point. God damn it. I knew it. I knew it. I would end up like this. Really wish that guy dropped his Silver Great Lance. That would have been nice. Would have been so fun. Come on, game. Why do you hate fun? Though honestly, I think, Oh, Mist is not a better candidate for that. That's weird. Huh. Ooh, do tell. I like where this is going. Probably didn't need to waste a forged weapon on this, but it'll help him out on enemy phase, so... Steel Bolt. Interesting. I like where you're going with this. Okay, heal up Har. Ah, okay. Wait. To steal a bolting in 3-2... Wait, you can steal weapons in this game? Shit, I've been severely undervaluing Heather, if that's the case. If they are unequipped, I see. Okay, that is a bit of a wrinkle to it. Still, that's good to know. Ah, attaboy, Ranulph. I really like the druid designs. Manipulating the mage... Ah, kind of like the, Oh, I forget which one, but I know you can get... You can scam your way into... Maybe it's Rex Aura in Path of Radiance doing some similar strats. And Poleaxe gets it done in one blow. Unnecessary cancel. Thank you, Har. Yeah. The but why is fair, because Riss is always going to get weighed down by it. And the boy already has basically, like, no speed. That said, I feel like I have a little more faith in Path of Radiance Riss than a lot of people do. I like using him. You know, light magic is not incredible, but I find him to be a perfectly good unit. At the very least, he's a reliable user of some higher-end staves like Fortify. Usually better than Sages. Ooh, the temptation to make this the most boring streamed content ever and just scam up levels for healing is very strong. But I really shouldn't. That's probably just a bridge too far. Plus, I assume I'm still getting graded on speed for bonus XP. I assume. I'm really excited to see what I can pull off on late game as far as bonus XP goes, once I start getting more and more people to level cap. I already had a delightful little experience tonight with Soren. Since I noticed, like, oh hey, you've capped a bunch of things. Let's have some fun with this, shall we? Ulki can set it up. So he waits patiently for the general to come over, so he dodges. To demoralize the enemy. Ulki is an expert in psychological warfare. You know, that general's like planking over, he's wearing his goddamn full body plate in this lava. He's like, it's gonna be worth it, just to kill the subhuman. Then Ulki goes sight and dodges out of the way. It's beautiful, a true masterclass. And then Braum kills him, thus completely negating the point of the tactic. That's just how we roll. Braum, please get strength. We really need strength. Hey! Ooh. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that. Speed's a little on the weak side, but acceptable for a general, I'd say. Who to give this final kill to? Maybe Gatry? What do we need to make that happen? Only a little extra damage piled on. This sounds like a job for the Iron Bow. Hehe. Very tempting to try and... well, Titania wouldn't promote. Soren might, but more likely he just wouldn't. So, yeah, let's just give it to Gatry. Getting real close to promotion with a lot of the Grill mercenaries. Very intrigued to see where these tier 3s go. Like, I feel like generals are just going to become generals but bigger and get Luna, but like, I could see for Sages either like, oh, okay, you finally get the ability to use staves again, or hey kid, you want to use some dark magic? Ranulf, this way. I found a way out. Excellent, let's get out of here. You don't have to tell me twice. Yes, we did it! We made it through the caves! I don't know why, but his smile is very derpy there. I think it's the fact that you can't see any teeth. Looks out of place on his face. He's so happy. Looks like we finally lost... oh no, Ike's doing it too, it's spreading. Looks like we finally lost the Benyon army as well. We can finally rest a bit. I thought we were finished. I thought my rashness had killed us. But we've lived to see our land again. Hey, Scrimir, is all the heat gone to that shaggy head of yours? Look around. Is this Gallia? What? No, we can't be in. You, by whose authority have you entered this land? Galdoa, the land of the dragons. By the goddess, did we mess up.
The dragons. It is said they are the most powerful of all the Lagos tribes. I'd always wanted to fight a dragon, but I never expected it would happen like this. When our king finds out about this, I will have much explaining to do. You've got to get home first, Scrimmier. I guess we have to pay that stubborn old lizard a visit, don't we? Let's go. Hey, we can meet with the Dragon King. Ooh. It's a pretty dope castle. I think the only time he ever appeared in Path of Radiance was, yeah, the meeting of the Lagos Kings, which Ike never observed, so Ike gets to finally meet the last Lagos well, except for Wolf Mommy. And there you have it. We never intended to violate Goldoa's borders. It was an accident. I feel like he should be very dignified, but I don't want him to sound like Zelgius or the Black Knight. What voice for you? I see. I understand your predicament. However, your reasons neither justify nor change the fact that you trespassed on our territory. I order you to leave immediately. Go back the way you came, through the caves. You would have us go through Cow Caves again? Never! Stop talking, Scrimmier. Many of my men are wounded. You're sending them to their deaths. I will not allow this. It is regrettable, yes. However, I cannot make exceptions. Your men will leave. Now. How could a Laguz be so cold to his brothers? We are your people as well. This isn't news, Scrimmier. Goldoa and its lizards have ignored the suffering of their Laguz brothers for centuries. I feel like busting out the L word is probably a pretty heavy slur against dragons. They even looked the other way while we birds and beasts were enslaved by Beork. Isn't that so, Dragon King? Our country is neutral. It has been since time out of mind and will continue to be so. Then you might as well just kill us now. It'd be the same as sending us back to the Cow Caves, and it saves us the walk. You are a Beork. I would not expect your short-lived kind to understand. I don't need to understand to see it's a poor king who has so little regard for his fellow living creatures. Oh, hey! Ina and Nasir! Good to see you two. Can we get a friendly dragon on our side, please? Maybe two? Your Majesty, please hear our plea. What are you two doing here? Please allow my grandfather and me to guide the Laguz Alliance to the borders of Gallia. I beg of you. Prince Rayson of the Heron tribe stands among these men. The Dragon tribe owes him safe passage. Please, Your Majesty, he saved the soul of your son. Would you condemn them to die despite the good they've done? They saved the soul of your... Oh! Right! Ashnard's mount was a Laguz. Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. It was... Yeah, Raja... That guy. Do as you like. This is the only exception I will ever make. Thank you, Your Majesty. Who was Ina's lover. Didn't he die, though? Anyway. Well, here you are. I think you know the way from here. Thanks, Nasir. You really saved us back there. It's the least we could do. I will pray for your safety. Hey, wait up, you two. We haven't seen you in a long time. Don't you have some time to stay and talk with us for a little while? A long time? What do you mean? We just saw you 3 years ago. Dragons. Oh, that's right. 3 years isn't all that long for you dragons, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose 3 years would feel slightly longer for Beork. I would love to stay and talk, but now is not the proper time.
In truth, we are not even allowed to speak with you at all. Now, please go. Man, Goldoa, why you gotta be so North Korea? Hopefully Radiant Dawn kind of explain... Well... I guess they probably really don't want to be drawn into the war so the medallion doesn't get more inflamed. Where is the medallion? Is it still in... The fucking medallion's still in Ben... Oh my god, the Fire Emblem's in Benyon. That's why this whole thing is happening. God damn it, Sephiran. I just put that together. Why? Why do you isolate yourselves from everyone? Ike and I are the same. I don't expect you to understand. But I want you to know that we obey our king's decision of our own free will. That's all I can say. Nasir, you should go. Many of your wounded need immediate attention. Head back to Gali at once and tell the Lion King what happened. Alright, I don't get it, but I'll go now. We'll see each other again? I certainly hope so. You're one of our dearest friends. Take care, and be safe. Ike's like, alright, this is kind of weird. But sure. It's twice now. Goldoa has, like, just conveniently been like, alright, fine, we'll help you out, even though we never do this across the Tellius games.
Goldoa, the land of dragons, lies secluded in the southwestern corner of Tellius. No foreigner, Laguz or Bjork, is permitted within its borders.
I thought it was Bay Orc.
The Alliance emerges from the lava tubes and into Goldoa by accident. The Dragon King, Deginsia, is displeased
Deginsia.
However, Ike's former companions, Nasir and Ina, appeal to Deginsia to allow the passage of the Laguz Alliance. Raisin's actions during the last war earn them the grudging respect of King Deginsia, who allows them safe passage.
King Deginsia. King Deginsia.
Meanwhile, Benyon calls off its pursuit of the Alliance and finds its passage into Gallia blocked by the nation's great mountains and deep forests. The Central Army's momentum breaks upon these obstacles like an ocean wave against solid rock. Senator
Finally a break.
arrives to take command of the Central Army. He orders Zelgius to march on to Gallia by way of Crimea.
Oh shit.
Observing diplomatic protocol, Valtome petitions the Queen for passage, as well as supplies and additional troops.
But she says no.
Valencia, however, goes against the wishes of the Crimean nobles and resolutely denies each of Valtome's requests. Her reply enrages Valtome, who sees Crimea as little more than a vassal of the Empire. Ignoring Zelgius's counsel, Valtome orders his army to enter Crimea and take whatever they need from the villages along the way.
Why is everyone from Benyon just determined to be as cartoonishly evil as possible? Well, time for Team 3 to get on the action. Stately Wayne Manor. Your Majesty, the Benyon army has crossed the border. They are seizing food and supplies and calling it tribute to the Empire. There are no casualties yet, but they are acting like bandits. I see, so they simply ignored me. Oh shit, it's been a while since I've seen you two. I don't remember what your voices were. What shall I tell the troops, Your Majesty? Order the Royal Knights to mobilize. Ride out and advise Benyon to withdraw. If they do not comply, I approve the use of force to remove them from our lands. But, Your Majesty, this is the Benyon army we are talking about. It would be unwise to provoke them. I had hoped to avoid this situation, but the Empire's attempts to strong-arm our people shall not go unanswered. Deploying the Royal Knights is the only way to protect our borders from incursion. However, I remain open to suggestions. Do you have an alternate plan of action, Lord Sauron? Lord Sauron. Great. I'm sure we'll get great advice from this guy. No, please, forgive my impertinence. Your Majesty is quite right. He's like, shit, I don't want to be executed like the last rebel leader. I am glad we are in agreement, Lord Saren. This whole situation disturbs me greatly. I wonder, what is happening to the Empire? I doubt that the Apostle would allow this sort of thing to happen. We should prepare for the worst. I fear something horrible must be happening within Benyon. God, who is even on the Royal Knights? We got Joffrey, Lucia, Makalov, Astrid. Who else do we have? Not much. Khalil, luckily. Oh yeah, Marcia. Astrid, who's kind of hope. Danved! How could I forget old Danved? He'll fight like 10 men. And then this piece of shit. Okay, this is... Well, I'll do what I can with this lot. Please, can I get some more recruits somewhere? Hey, did you hear? The Imperial Army is requesting Crimea's assistance. Yeah, I heard. I also heard that the messenger treated our queen with no respect at all. Who do they think they are? Shh, not so loud. Benyon is ruled by the Apostle. They helped us when Dain invaded. It's only right that we pay back the favor by coming to their aid. But Benyon is fighting the Beast Tribes of Gallia. Why would we fight Gallia? The Beast Tribes helped us rebuild Crimea. That's true, but come on, think about it. Who would you rather side with? The land of Beork or the land of Laguz? The answer is as plain as day. We side with the Beork. You have a point. I'd choose Gallia over Benyon. Found the furry. Really? But why? People of Gallia helped us rebuild the village, even though we're Beork. They even repaired the road up to the farm that's up on the mountain. That wasn't an easy job, either. Yes, I remember. What was his name? Mordecai? He was strong, yet very kind. He looked frightening at first, but the children in the village loved to play with him. He was a wonderful man. I found the other furry. If the Queen decides to answer Benyon's request for troops, we'd have to fight Gallia. How terrible would that be? That's war, isn't it? Yes, I suppose it is, at that. I wish we didn't have to fight anyone at all. You're in the wrong universe for that, my friend. It's been one thing after another. First the civil unrest, then the Imperial invasion. I'm so sick of hearing about all of it. You and me both. I figured I'd be able to get in some me time now that Crimea is peaceful again. Get a card game started or something. You're a royal knight. The Queen decides you should go sweep away 10 or 100 Imperial soldiers. You should probably go do it. Yeah, we've been ordered to mobilize. I can't think of any excuse to get out of it. Maybe I could pretend to be dead. Any ideas, Amy? Don't make General Joffrey mad. You're a royal knight. You better follow his orders. Amy, you're supposed to help me. She's obviously been spending way too much time with you, Khalil. Well, of course, you twit. Alright, Makalov, it's time for you to pay up and go. What? But... Oh, I think my stomach's acting funny. That's enough, you layabout. Oh, wrong character. I guessed wrong. Oh, hi, Marcia. Don't surprise me like that. Makalov, I knew I'd find you here, slacker. You're making the whole squad wait for you. Hurry up and head back. I don't know about all this. Fighting the Imperial Army means fighting my old comrades. I don't want to fight my old friends. You know what I mean? I think I see. You owe them money, don't you? Isn't that the real reason why you don't want to see them, cheese breath? When did you learn to read minds like the herons? I can't, you spineless sea cucumber. It's just so typical of you that I guessed. Marcia, please, that's quite enough. Astrid, it's despicable. Look at how calm Sir Makalov is. He never gets irritated or upset. It's the mark of a true knight. A good knight must know how to keep his cool on the battlefield. But we're in a bar? Oh, I hope to be as good a knight as Sir Makalov someday. Oh, I dream of that day. I don't believe this. You know how to end up like me, baby. Oh, I completely agree. Who would want to end up a clown-haired chowderhead? The love you two have for each other is so wonderful. I wish I had a sibling. Sure. I'll sell him to you. Cheap. That's right. Astrid is tier 3 subscribing to Makalov. Honey, you can do so much better. Grab any random man. Literally any man. And he will treat you better. Joffrey, please take this with you.
Why, this is a master crown. I'm honored, your majesty. I will cherish it.
I've been asking you to fight difficult battles against terrible odds. She really did.
I think tier 4 subscription is just marriage, though. But yeah, she's got it bad. She's just getting back off her whole credit card. Oh no. Your Majesty, allow me to reiterate, that is exactly what I wish. No matter the task and no matter the odds, I can only succeed at it so long as you depend on me. I'm yours entirely, Your Majesty.
I shall take those words to heart. Joffrey of Delbray, you were truly my finest and most faithful knight.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Okay, Master Crown. Good stuff, good stuff.
Oh, war funds. Yes! Finally! One of the teams gets some fucking money. Here are the war funds. Remember, Joffrey, you will face the Imperial Army. Should there be a conflict, you must not be caught unprepared.
I shall be prepared, Lucia. Alright, just no fuss, no muss. Here's 10k gold. I appreciate that. But this is all I get, huh? Yikes. Okay, what am I working with in the convoy? Basically out of the short spear. Okay, we got some basics. But that's about it. Gripes. I feel like I should probably Master Crown somebody. And well, no, he has Paragon anyway. He'll just promote in no time anyhow. Plus, I can dump some bonus XP into him since he has 3 capped stats, and he'll turn out even more incredible. Actually, that's probably a good start. How much am I working with? I just give it all to Joffrey, then give Paragon to, like... Oh, God, I don't even know. Khalil? If I can get her a Siege Tome, she will absolutely dominate the battlefield. Marsha's a decent choice. Astrid is hopeless. Makalov is almost as bad. Huron's not bad. Ganved exists. Oh, that's right. Astrid has Paragon too. Forgot about that. Oh, I can't forge. That's unfortunate. Gaiman card? I have 12. I'm sorry, you're selling a fucking Adept Scroll. Yes, I'm buying that. I don't care how much it costs. The Shine Barrier feels like it's gonna come in very handy as well. Okay, honestly... Okay, yeah, Marsha needs some more... She needs some more. Just period. She needs some more. Can we get her a javelin, please? This is the story all about how Vimbert spent 10,000 gold in like 2 seconds. She's fine. I don't want to use my stat boosters, because a lot of these troopers I'm not pleased with at all.
I think the rest of this loadout will work. You're lance locked, right? Yeah. Keep having to remind myself that's how the magic works now. Can we get maybe some better tomes? Thunder and Elwind. Thunder wouldn't be a terrible idea. Bedyon seems to be using a decent amount of Draco Knights, so... Fucking expensive, though. And yeah, this may turn out to be a horrible decision, but I think it's time to boost old Joffrey. And then strip him of Paragon. But I don't necessarily know that I want to put it on anyone else that I currently have. Maybe see if I can somehow get it over to, like, one of the other armies? Like, put it on... Riss or Mist or somebody? Okay, good stats, good stats. Oh, wow. Yeah, capped on 4 stats. Okay, yeah. We can just keep getting those luck and defense boosts. We will be golden here with you. Perfect! Exactly what I wanted to see. Yeah, Joffrey at least should be able to take all comers. I'm just gonna need to depend on him, like, a lot. Adepta might go well on Khalil, actually, because she's strong, but not all that speedy. Could also make an argument for Kiran. Actually, that might be better. He's gonna see more combat on enemy phase. Yeah, actually. Because I feel like Adept usually gets wasted on mages. Yeah. This should help make him a little more viable. Now, Paragon... Yeah, maybe Khalil. To make it a little easier to raise her. Oh, could also rip something off of Astrid to give to somebody else. Because I feel like there's not much hope for her with those bases. Those are really just garbage. Maybe Marcia. She does have wings, and there's value in that. Yeah. Let's do it like this. I feel like I can hear all the Radiant Dawn experts screaming at their screens from here, but you know what? It's the decision I've made. It might be a horrible one, but damn it, I'm sticking with it. Okay, we've got a decent number of heals all around. Probably should get another Vuln on you. Okay. Nobody wants to be friend. Really? I can't even support Astrid and Makalov? That's... weird. Alrighty then. Fine, let's see what the game has in store. Are you layabouts done collecting supplies? We don't have all day. No sir, progress is slow. These people just don't have much. Something about an uprising earlier? Fools, I don't want excuses. Take anything you see, and if these bumpkins complain at all, cut them down. Because you can bet your armor that Senator Voltelme will do the same to us if we're not done by the time he arrives. Reporting, sir. Crimean army is approaching from the southwest. It seems to be the Royal Knights. Oh, what? Crimeans moving against us? Those backwater fools. Alright, keep working. I'll take several men out to slow their approach. Colonial fools. I'll teach them what it means to defy the Empire.
General Joffrey, we've confirmed the presence of the Benyan army in the village ahead of us.
I would prefer to avoid a fight, but I suppose that decision is up to them. Let's hurry. Ah, good. They're giving me cadre of yellow units. Thank God. It was so slick. 7 dudes is not enough. This is a defeat boss. Yeah, stealing is not remotely on the table. Do any of you have bases? That's the main question I gotta ask. Okay, this seems pretty straightforward, actually. Do any of you even drop a steel lance, drop a hand axe? Speed wing. Speed wing is always good. Okay, yeah, this doesn't seem too bad. I'm just kind of doing it with a rather limited number of units. Actually, let's keep Khalil up front. Are any of these... These are houses, but, like, they're not villages, right? I don't need to worry about getting to them? Doesn't appear that way. Okay. Otherwise, I'd probably send well, I still might send Marsha up to attack the higher ground. Because it's mostly sword dudes, so she'll do pretty well up there. You know, it's basically her, Danved, and, yeah, I think I trust Marsha with that job a little bit more. Danved could help back her up, I suppose. Yeah. Flyers and ground and infantry up top. Cavalry charge through here. I think this is an okay plan. Let's see how it all goes to shit. Okay, Marsha, you're gonna have to set up the kill. Ooh. I forgot that every army kind of gets their own battle theme. That's nice. I like that. And we haven't got a whole lot of time to jive with the Crimeans, so... kind of nice that they're coming back into things. There any... Nope. Okay, Khalil up here. Fuck, seriously? Okay, pray for the crit, I guess. Alright, alright. Something to work with. I think I just leave the yellow units on Rome. I can't really afford to have them do nothing. Danved, I'm sorry, but you are for setting up kills for better units. I'm sorry, Mecha. Using you is a pitfall. Ironically. I guess I could give Makalov a kill, just to maybe try and... Christ on a bike. This guy can't do anything right. Because I feel like Joffrey needs no help at this point. Let's see, if I... That's 9... And then... It pains my soul to say this sentence, but... Let's set up the kill for Makalov. I mean, I got big respect for him rocking the pink afro. You gotta be a real man to pull off that kind of a look, but... There's just kind of the everything else about him to offset it, you know? Even that's not great. Maybe Joffrey can contribute a poke. Only the javelin results in him not getting a kill. Which feels like a waste, but I want Huron to get stronger. Oh, no, I always forget I put Rally on. Let's not do that for once. Steel Lance, Steel Lance, Steel Lance. I think just give him the Killer Axe and let him go to town. On enemy phase. That feels like the smartest move to me. God, it is gonna... Crimean soldiers, how dare you turn your weapons against us? You will pay for this betrayal. Men, burn these... Oh, shit. Men, burn these shanties to the ground. Show these fools what we do to traitors. Well, that's... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, so much for not having to worry about getting the houses in time. See also people from Benyon just going out of their way to be cartoonishly evil. Continues to be on brand. So is it possible for me to, like, fireproof the house by getting to it? Or do I just have to... Monsters! They're setting the village on fire. Knights, evacuate the villagers and put out the fires immediately. Alright, Danvid. Go in there and get this one set up. Actually, let's give you the chance to get a kill. Why not? We need to move fast here. I'm sure I get better rewards if fewer villages get torched. There you go. Yeah, I can pretty easily cordon off this section with... Piranha do it pretty well. I guess I can set Makalov up to take on that... I swear, I talk about this guy like he, killed my whole family or something. I really don't like Makalov. Astrid, can you set things up here? Almost perfectly, in fact. Hammer on infantry? Why not? 98% hit. Oh. Speaking of wasted adepts. Yeah, let's have you canto into the bush here. Maybe the enemy will be stupid and suicide into you. A man can dream. Makalov, what do you need to kill this guy? 25, 22 damage? I'm sure Joffrey can supply that. Fine. Would be a little wasteful to give Joffrey these kills, I guess. They're the same accuracy. I wouldn't have expected that. Steel Sword and Killing Edge, of course. Feel like I'm gonna be tempted to quote Valkyria Chronicles the next time he gets a level. Wait, Danbed was supposed to go the other way. Can't exactly rush in there anyway, because there's a bowman. Unfortunate. I don't have the firepower to one-shot these guys. Hugh, Raiders, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid. How was Dark Tide? Looked fun from the little bit I saw. I have gone from committing war crimes to trying to stop some war crimes here in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. It's a blind playthrough. If you're around Hugh's channel, you probably know me. I do lots of things. Right now, we're repping some strategy RPGs with Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where I'm trying to stop these houses from being set on fire. For once. I'm the good guy! This time. Maybe we can get a crit here. But yeah, how's it going? How is your evening? How is stream? Oh, right. I need to be better about, shout out. There. Okay. If you don't know Hugh, give him a follow. He does Nuzlocke stuff with me when we do Pokeboomers and some stuff on the side. If you've been enjoying Fire Emblem, he's been playing the Tactics Ogre remake that comes out, and that gets delightfully dark. Been enjoying watching that quite a bit myself. Ooh, okay, that... we really needed you to dodge there, Marcia. Slob's raids, that's alright. No worries, my friend, you know, maybe someday you can graduate to the real streaming program. But no, I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. That was Dark Tide. Did you keep smiting all kinds of heresy? I think I leave the yellow units to deal with these chumps. And I try and keep pushing here. God, Astrid, you were just not good at anything. Maybe Danved can kill this guy? No. Level 2s. I assume, like, higher tier missions, you mean? Or what does a level 2 mean in terms of Dark Tide? Okay, no crit from her. Unsurprising. Higher tier missions, more XP. Good, good, good. Yeah, man, I wish I could get into those games, but after I didn't really have a great time with Vermintide, probably not gonna give it much of a try myself. But yeah, more XP, more loot, good things. Things you want. Joffrey can probably guarantee a kill here. I do kind of wonder if maybe the problem for me was, like, just not being able to try the right character class, because I didn't try them all out, but I don't know. Only so much time, and there's so many games out there to play. You know? Anyway, Kieran's gonna murder this man. Yeah, like, I know the first time we played Vermintide, I was the mage lady, and boy, she was just insufferable. I was kind of digging Dwarf guy, but yeah, even then it was like, I'd just rather kind of be playing most other games. Which is unfortunate, because I worry sometimes I'm being kind of antisocial, because so many multiplayer games I'm like, I just don't like it! But I don't know, probably more in my usual gaming genres. There's not a whole lot out there in terms of casual multiplayer you can do that mixes in, like, strategy or something like that. Unless you do just, you know, like a quick game of Civilization or Stellaris. You know, just a brief little romp during a, like, a 20-hour campaign. Or what have you. Okay, I need to move Khalil a little carefully here. I guess you only get to go to here. Yeah, you know. Though with those, you don't have to do it all in one go, thankfully, but... I'm pretty excited, actually. Group of friends that I used to play Stellaris with regularly might be getting the gang back together. Because the game's gotten a few updates and things, so it might be back to weekly scheming against my friends in the space UN. And, you know, blowing their planets up, because they were there. Game's very great for war crimes. Makalov, maybe you can be useful here. I mean, he got a kill. That's better than I expected of the boy. Yeah! Always gotta have more war crime energy. Unfortunately, the war crime energy is on the side of the enemies. Thanks for dropping by, Hugh, and thank you for the raid. Have a good night. Meanwhile, Marsha just keeps getting the shit beat out of her. Oh! There's a... I really should have range checked that. Yeah, I probably need to reset over that. Marsha's too good to lose. I'll be right back with this. Just give me a second. Because I'm fine with losing most units, but like there are so few troops on. It's kind of like with the Dawn Brigade. If basically anybody goes down, it's a big, big loss. So let's try that again with more success this time. And with animations turned on, because I'm replaying the chapter now. And let's make sure we send Danved in the right direction this time, shall we? Yeah. Okay, maybe Danved can be a better one to start in on these guys. Let's see, 14 gets him down to 17. Khalil can hit him for 17. Perfect. Alright, Danved. Very good, very good. And we can get Khalil a kill. Generally move a little quicker up here. But this time, remember, hey, there's an archer up there. You know, just a minor detail. Small wrinkle to my plan of dramatically overextend and just YOLO swaggins my way on in. Alright, let's see if I can get this started with Astrid. Hey, a crit! Nice! That can probably, theoretically, maybe, get Makalov a kill. Maybe. God, he's so shit. Alrighty now, Joffrey can give this guy a poke, and we finish him off with Kiran. Yeah, this is a dramatically better approach than what I was doing last time already. Because I sent too many dudes this way. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I sent too many dudes on the south path. Yep, pay for this betrayal, etc., etc. Hey, start torching houses. The lack of doubling is disturbing. But perhaps a bit inevitable. Evacuate the villagers, put out fires, got it. Attack of 28. With weapon triangle advantage. Or like neutrality, I guess. Danvid might be able to do okay if I send him up here to start engaging these guys. Let me give it a try. I have some amount of faith in him. That lets Khalil move up and support a little bit better this front. Alright, come on, Khalil. I believe. Hell yeah. Great luck. Marcia can just kind of hold out until everybody on horses gets here. I will have to give Joffrey a kill here for sure, though. Yeah, why don't I have Astrid start this one? Wait, Jesus Christ. Is 6 damage enough? Oh my god, you're both hopeless. Lord. What am I gonna do with this unit? Of course. Whatever. Yellow units will clean it up. Oops, that is the wrong paladin. I think we send you into Bonk with a hammer, and then you go in there. That worked out pretty well. Ooh, Adept! I'll take it. Yeah, that works out. And then Joffrey gats down the mage, or archer. Those are very different things. I know the difference. I promise. And we just kind of count on the yellow units to fill the gaps, I think. Oh! They can undo fire. Nice. Can I do that with my troops? I have to assume so. Ooh. That's not great. That's not great. Probably about to get my allied bishop killed, I hear, huh? No! What? I do not understand this AI sometimes. Curious decision. Bonk. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to be a little more careful with my troops and, like, continue leaning on Joffrey to do most of the work. Which was basically the plan from the get-go, so... nothing's really changed. Oh, Danbed. I have you fighting a dangerous battle up there. Alrighty. Makalov. Please to crit this man to death. Of course you can't. I'm not resetting for Makalov or Astrid if either of them die. I'm telling you that right now. Cause like, yeah, I need every soldier, but they like barely count. I care a little more about the yellow units going down to Makalov and Astrid, and that's really sad. That's a little dicey, I think. For this turn, we need to back up, block the gap, and just heal up. Gonna be a little bit slow going for old Danvid. Okay, we keep the archer in mind. Hammer in that guy's fate into his head. Actually, yeah, Joffrey's gonna start leading the charge over here, so... Yeah, I can send Marsh up to help up here. That's probably the best move, I think. Yeah. I'm putting a lot of trust in these yellow troops. Probably shouldn't have. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, whatever. They're at least going to shield Makalov from damage, so that's something, I guess. Yeah, they can deal with that one soldier back there. I gotta keep everybody else moving. Hopefully to put up the fires that they're setting up there. Damn it, healing AI. Those guys are a problem. Maybe if I close in here... attack 28, attack 25, attack 22... his defense is just not good. There's simply no way around it. But maybe I could send him to delay those troops. That seems like an acceptable use of his time. Then again, there are a couple warriors up here. Could... God damn it. Whatever. I'll just have to apply the Sanic strategy and go fast here. And hopefully that will be enough. You, however, can take a nice pot shot. Maybe get a kill. Nope, of course not. She might lure out that archer, which would be very useful. Crit LOL? Hey. They are being far too kind with these crits. That train has to end eventually. And I will weep for that day when it comes. Let's advance a little bit up the stairs. And let's see, how much movement do I have for you? 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, that'll get me out of archer range. And it's another enemy off the board. So that is worthwhile. Strength. Good. Love that. Okay, Danvid, can you, like, douse the house? Yeah, you can extinguish. Great. And you can lure out that general. Perfect. There we go. Okay, and Joffrey... Wish I could get close enough to see how his matchup is versus the Poleaxe guys. Poleaxe brothers. But I feel like the answer has to be decent. So, let me javelin him up and heal and trust in his bulk. Oh, right, Khalil. Almost forgot about you. And this is a safe move as well. Great. Oh god. I may have overestimated the bulk. This is not Path of Radiance, Joffrey. Yeah, but I think he'll be fine for at least this turn. No double? Come on, girl. Please get strength. You have 13 strength and you're promoted. Oh, for God's sake. Astrid, Astrid, Astrid. What are we gonna do with you? Ow. Okay, several bad things happening here. Don't think I can really stop that guy from climbing up. But I can stop this guy. Hopefully just kind of choke point them there, I guess. Khalil, can you... you were just shy of the kill shot. Very annoying. Maybe you hand axe. And then I fly... Okay. So really, this isn't that bad for Joffrey, except for the archer. And even then, he doesn't have a great chance to hit him. So I think it's safe to pull Huron back a little, because I'll have the yellow units rushing in. I'll park him on the health edge. We'll have Matt... Nope. We will have Khalil torch this guy. 91. There we go. I knew we could get to Hondo. Boss uses a spear. Okay. Oh, I can do the irony kill. Ooh. Is that a horrible idea, though? $14. Negligible. Well, wait. First, is it even possible? Very, actually. Okay. 8. Yeah, she's actually pretty good to go for this. Works for me. Kill him. Okay, can't move very far, but let's at least reduce the angles she's gonna get attacked from a little. And let me park Makalov here in case the AI are extremely dumb. Nah, just go for the killing edge meme. Oh my god, he got it. Makalov, you might be worth something after all. I never said that. You can never prove it. Be nice if Danved could take a little heat off her. Actually, the better use for him might be give him the Killer Lance and put out a House Fire. Because he can survive both of them ganging up on him. This guy can't really do anything useful this turn. And... oh, I still have Joffrey to move. Perfect. It's good old Steel Lance. And I think I start in on the boss? Yeah, why not? Continue to go fast. Stop them from from raping our churches, burning our women, as they say. Nice. Stymied them through positioning alone. Love to see it. I'm Joffrey, the commander of the Crimean Royal Knights. Do you command these men? Knight of Crimea, you are clearly guilty of treason against the Benyon Empire. Do you understand what it means to send an army against us? You've just killed your people. You've been warned. Queen Alencia will not accept any further acts of violence or banditry within our borders. Withdraw your troops immediately or I cannot guarantee your safe return. Decide quickly. How dare you take that tone with me? I'll put you in your place. And then he didn't. More mofos. Okay, Kiran grows back a little bit of his face. Always useful. Can I set up a kill for Khalil? Kill for Khalil. I like the way that sounds. Condemn for 19. Yeah, that should be pretty safe. And very safe kill. Because that general doesn't seem super keen on moving. Come on, please, another bomb level. Please? Might be a good idea to Master Crown her. Just to get early access to whatever she gets on promotion. Jesus Christ, Danvid can barely scratch this guy. That's extremely disheartening. So instead... let's get Joffrey to do most of the work. And I can give Danvid the kill, and then put Marcia on boss slaying duty. Good, 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 good. I'm hoping this Yellow Knight puts up a house fire. Because, like, the house... we got a couple houses that are... they're a little singed. They took a little damage, but... I'm hoping I can get, like, partial credit for those. Maybe that's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Canto away for 9. Make sure the boss cannot super murder... the boss can super murderize him if he gets lucky. This is your one shot, Makalov. Oh my god, you took it. Somehow. Why is it that all the units I verbally abuse are bound and determined to try and prove me wrong and that they're useful? That crit chance is a little worrying, but shouldn't be a big deal in the long run. Dog of Crimea, I'll crush you. Marcia's like, I'm not even from Crimea. He's like, what? Alright, that's kind of a lot of damage for her, but nobody else should be taking her on this turn, so it's fine. And Astrid continues to pretend that she's a real unit like her Path of Radiance self. Somebody put out that goddamn fire. Thank you. Oh, this is getting really fun. What a bitch. Okay, then. Somehow, the AI is not going around my incredibly simple roadblock here. But we're gonna start to get some more friends here. I need both of these people to die so I can have Kiran just block the path there. I'm sure Joffrey can down one. Probably the promoted one. Yep, with relative ease. Then I guess I put Marsh on it. 28 gets me close. Makalov, can you supply the rest? Yes! And yes, I could give a kill to Makalov, but I don't want to. Now, I'm hoping my allies don't try to be a hero and take on the boss, because I feel like he's just going to wreck them. But ideally, they just start charging down to back up Astrid. Because I am gonna... okay, Gamble doesn't even help out that much here. Huron with a hand axe can just take care of this. And I can start to sneak Khalil up to maybe pot shot at the boss a little bit next round. Okay, this is looking alright. No, don't be a hero! No! It was one day from retirement. Oh god, the brutality. I can't watch. Oh, you fucking idiots. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and direct my last yellow troop. Let's get you down there to block that up a little bit. Okay, Khalil, how bad of an idea is this? Honestly, not that bad. Semi-reliable way of dealing damage. If I have Joffrey start, gets him down to 16. Then you either kill him, and probably... No, he's probably just gonna fucking concoction again. We need a little more damage on him. Okay, I'll have Marsha Brave Lance. Joffrey set it up, and then... Let's see. How much damage do you deal? Diesel Hundo, 13... Okay, so we only need 11 damage on him. That's not much. Could give him the kill with the Horse Slayer, but that feels kind of like overkill. Or what if I give Danved the kill? No, that's not happening. Anyway, first... Nice! Kieran's employs some sketchy tactics to get another kill. Please level... I don't know, everything? I mean, it's res. There's value in that. There we go. At last, a critical. She sneaks in a kill last minute as well. Makalov gets nothing. Danved also gets screwed. And Khalil wins it all. By burning a man alive. The Empire will not forget this. Once our main forces arrive, they will slaughter you like cattle. Hey, I think I managed to save everybody. And a nice, clean, even 100 XP for our girl. Okay, that's fine. Good, the enemy is retreating. Knights, stay here to help fix the damage done to this village. Ah yes, all my surviving generic knights. Good work, Joffrey. You sent them running. Lucia, what are you doing here?
I'm here to protect Her Majesty. Superb work, Joffrey. You have my thanks.
Your Majesty, forgive me. I could not avoid a confrontation with the Imperial Army.
It wasn't your fault, Joffrey. However, I'm afraid our situation continues to deteriorate. Lucia, I appoint you as envoy to negotiate a treaty with the commander of the Imperial Army. They might be willing to listen now. I shall leave immediately, Your Majesty. I feel like this is not going to end well for them.
Stately Wayne Manor.
Senator Valtome, I sincerely regret having to meet under these circumstances. Oh, I completely agree, Your Majesty. I never dreamed we would suffer so much mistreatment from our allies. So you've decided that Crimea will side with Gallia and honor the alliance with those filthy subhumans over ours. As I've said before, Crimea remains neutral. Crimea will side neither with Benyon nor the Laguz alliance. That is my final answer. Ah, then please enlighten me. Why prevent us from getting what we needed? Benyon is your suzerain. You should be delighted to comply with our request for supplies. But instead you launch an ambush and inflict horrible pain on us, your loving guardians. Now, Benyon is a patient parent, but I do hope you realize that your actions thus far have amounted to treason and sedition. You have violated our borders, stolen from my people, and inflicted harm upon them. I will not allow such actions within my lands, no matter who the aggressor may be. How quaint. Your Majesty, do you know what the penalties are for the crimes you've committed? I can only assume you do not, or you would not so rashly endanger your life. But don't worry, Queen Alencia. Once Benyon has your crown, along with your head, removed for treason, I'm sure we will take very good care of your people.
Senator Valtome.
I think after this dust is settled, I'll place my portrait right over your throne. It was a pleasure chatting with your Majesty. I'm leaving now. She's all yours, General.
Your Majesty, please forgive my superior officer's insolence.
Wait, I recognize you. You came to our aid some time ago. During the Mad King's War, General Zelgius, wasn't it?
Yes, Your Majesty. This is the second time I've had the honor of seeing you. I sincerely apologize for my army's actions during the resupply operation. Please forgive us.
The Benyon Empire and the Apostle gave us much support in our reconstruction effort. Crimea will always appreciate Benyon's generosity. However, Crimea and Gallia are allies. As such, we cannot take a side in this quarrel. Please understand.
I understand, Your Majesty. Our forces will refrain from levying supplies while in Crimea.
Oh, thank you for your understanding.
However, I must ask you to agree on these 2 points. First, the Imperial Army shall be given leave to pass through Crimea towards Gallia. Second, we shall be allowed to engage the Gallian army in towns near the Crimea-Gallia border.
Excuse me, this peace talk is meaningless. You will still do battle and spill blood within our borders.
I'm afraid this is the best I can offer. It's sometimes necessary to cut your losses for the greater good. Please think on it. Tomorrow, my army will begin marching toward Gallia. If the Crimean army does not interfere, I will take it as a sign of agreement. Farewell, Your Majesty.
General Zelgius, please wait. Does the Apostle know anything about this war with the Laguz? It's just very hard for me to believe. Is this war truly the will of the Apostle?
That is not for me to answer, Your Majesty.
Then at least tell me this. Is the Apostle safe?
Excuse me, I must go.
General,
Well, that bodes very, very poorly. Well, damn. You know, we could just get Zelgius over to our side. He seems pretty reasonable.
After Alencia's meeting with Valtome, the Crimean Royal Knights returned to the capital of Melior, leaving the border villages between Crimea and Gallia completely undefended.
Fuck.
The Benyan's central army crosses the border once more, but Crimea makes no move to march against it. Valtome sees this inaction as a sign of Crimea's capitulation to Benyan's demands. The Benyan forces occupy the Crimean castles and forts on the border with Gallia and prepare to launch their attack.
Well,
the Laguz alliance finally makes its way back to Gallia, but word of Benyan's approach allows them no time for rest. The news that Gallia's ally Crimea has allowed Benyan to travel through its lands comes as a great blow to the Laguz alliance.
yeah, that's kind of a backstab. And no mistake. Chapter 10, The Heart of Crimea. But it is getting a little late, and my throat's getting a little scratchy. So I think this is where I'm going to pick it up tomorrow evening. Again, be going live around 6 p.m. Mountain. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who came out and chatted or lurked. I always welcome a lurk. I don't think anybody I know is streaming. Yeah, we're pretty slow anyway, so I am just going to call it a night. My name is Vimbert. I'll see you around the internets.